Oh, Grand Rises. Good, good, good morning to you. Grand Rises, everybody. Grand Rises, Grand Rises. Give me 1 second. I want to do one doohickey thing. Let me see. I got to share this. I got to copy that. Oh, I got to copy that. Oh, the branded welcome for gas. All right. I got to copy that. And I got to go right here. And I got to say, all right, all right, all right, all right. Hold on. Let me see. I'm sharing this, y'all. Uh let's see. I am sharing this show this morning. I wanted to share it because let's see here. I'm sharing this because things are getting ready to take a different turn with what's going on with the show. As of course, as you guys noticed, I had not been on here for a minute because I've been really busy getting some other things going on here. Let me see. I've been really busy getting some things going on here, I got a lot of changes taking place in my life again, and I just wanted to share some of this and let people know I'm out here. Let's see. Angela Woodruff. Yeah, let me go here and let me sit this here. I'm putting this on here so that these guys can get it. And Michelle O'Reilly. Yeah, let me get that. Because I hold on, y'all. Let me get this shared out for a second because it didn't allow me to do it a while ago before the show started. For some reason, I don't know what happened, but it was like frozen. Now I'm back with you guys. So let me close this darn thing too, because this thing just got that heat, that sun feels so good though. Oh my God, it feels so good. So as you guys know, things are changing. I had not been on the show for a while, for quite a while. Let me hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Give me a minute. Page. Let me see. Okay, post it. Okay, so I wanted to post it to Facebook again as well, even though a lot of times the link does go there. Okay. So I wanted to get back to let you guys know that this is the first Monday I've been on here in 4 Mondays. I don't know if you guys paid attention, but I have been showing a lot of my replays. So I've been in communication with a couple of people who are really into the technology and all that kind of stuff, deep doing the AI. I do a little bit of it, but I ain't really been into it as much as some of these other people have. And, one thing I will say is that you can do a lot of things, but you can't do everything. And even though you can do everything, it's like sometimes you need to let someone else do that orchestration, because sometimes you need to have that pause, that moment of pause, which allows you to focus and do something different for yourself. So I say that because a lot of people don't have the sense of allocation, and it's nothing bad about them when they don't have the sense of allocation. It's not talking about them in any kind of bad way. It's just that a lot of people don't feel that they can allocate work to other people because if people are so busy doing it themselves. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's wants to do their own work. So if you allocate that work to other people, that means that you will have freed up time to do something to generate that energy, that focus into something else so that you can keep it moving. I find what's going on right now in our world of people and living and things is that everybody's spazzing out. It's like, why are people spazzing out? Hold on. This sun is getting me. It's making me look like I got 4 lips on here. But the sun feels so good. It's just coming through too strong on my face. I mean, okay, yeah. It looked like my lip was over there and this one was over there and that one. Okay. People have really gone into a whole different stream of life. There is so much rush going on right now. Everybody's sporadic and rushed and it's like nobody's taking time to stop and think. Why is this in such rush, and in such a rushed state? Because this ain't something that you brought upon yourself, okay? This is something that was orchestrated a while back to promote into the present now. So I say that, and if that makes sense to you, this is something that was orchestrated a long time ago to bring to you, as a disruption. So you have disruptors, and that's in the technical field too, the disruptors. And then you have disruption, which is something that goes on in your life, in the life of a lot of other people. It's just so much going on at this very moment, May 4th, 2026, Monday, 8:09 Central, 9:09 Eastern, or 6:09 Pacific, or 7:09 Mountain. Wherever you at, baby, it's so much going on. Listen, I was just outside, right? It's a beautiful day. The sun is out. As you can see, the sun is out, right? The sky is blue. It was cold as hell all the rest of these few days. And the sky is blue and all of that. Hold on. But you got people out here, and instead of embracing the love of life, they're out here embracing a pistol, a gun, whatever. They're brandishing guns and all, right? They out here to harm people. It's like, and this is not just a bunch of young Black people, by the way. I just want y'all to know that, okay? It ain't just a bunch of young Black people. It's a bunch of different type of people. You got some Blacks, but you got a lot of whites, and you got some Hispanics too. They all out here doing some stupid stuff. Asians too. Let's not put them all, okay? Because what you don't know is that you don't hear nothing about them in the news. Why you don't is because, let me tell you about how locked they are with each other. You ain't gonna hear that stuff. They mess on the news too much unless it's got something to do with city, local, and state. County, state, county, city, and local something. That's the only time you're gonna hear them in the news. Or they're a doctor and they scammed, frauded the welfare system You know what I'm saying? That's the only time you're gonna hear about Asians, because that's a lot of them in doctoring. A lot of Asians, a lot of Indians, which are Asians as well, right? Middle Eastern, they considered Asians, right? Well, you know they all black anyway. But even they might be light skinned, but they all black anyway. So a lot of them are understanding and knowing they acknowledge their blackness. Some of these Chinese, they acknowledge their black, right? But a lot of people don't. But we ain't talking about black, white, or anything else. We're talking about the issue of rush, the stuff that has people scattered in their lives right now. There is so many people that are walking around out here so scattered. Hold on. Not just walking. There's a lot of people out here driving. Mines ain't even on the road. Mine is somewhere else. But they're driving. There's more accidents on the road than ever before. Hold on. You want to know why? Cell phones. But hold on. We're going to put part of the blame on the cell phone. At least half the blame on the cell phone. Half. They get 50% of the blame, the cell phones, with people out here on this road with all these craziness and accidents. But let me tell you what I've observed in the last 3 weeks, where accidents are caused, is because people don't know how to merge. There is a grave problem in this country of, I don't care, and y'all know I done been all over the U.S. I done been all over the U.S. There's South Carolina. Oh wait, well, I was in South Carolina, but I didn't really stay in South, like stay there for a day or two or whatever. I just went into the airport and came out. But I went into the airport and I was there for 3 hours. So I walked out of the airport and just walked into that little area right there and went to a little store and then walked back. But that's not really being in South Carolina, not being able to understand the dynamics or the logistics or the culture of South Carolina. And I say this because, being that there's so much going on, I said one of the main things that's going on is a lot of car accidents. This is crazy. So one person got knocked off that little scooter thing. See, they should have never let people get on the street in Chicago. I don't know what the hell was on their mind, letting people get on the street with bikes and stuff here in Chicago. I don't have a clue. Because first of all, Chicago is a city, a metropolitan city. Chicago got small streets too. So now you just squoze the cars over into one lane when they had two. Now you got extra guard, extra line, then a little space for bikers and those on those little doohickeys, little go-kart, whatever you call it, little scooters. Well, they're not staying within those lines. Why? Because you have them on the street with vehicles that we had to test to be on the street for. See, that right there was the ass backwardness of what's going on. We had to test to be on the streets, to drive our cars, right? We had to go for tests, driving tests, written tests. There's no test for these people on bicycles. They don't have a damn clue about what cars have to do on the road. They don't have a clue. A lot of them never drove, not a car. Some of them never had driver's ed. Nope. And even if they did have driver's ed, if they never drove a car, they still don't have a clue of what's going on the road. So they're on this road, scatterbrained, people behind these wheels of these cars, scatterbrained. This is one distractor. It is going to sit there either on your dashboard or in your lap or in your hand while you're driving, and you saying white, black, Asian, in all of them, even the police. I done seen them on their phone. But hold on, that's part of the problem. The other part of the problem is merging. So what's the solution to all of this? I see people that do not know how to merge smoothly into the traffic, interweave into the traffic smoothly. They come in the expressway, they going slow, trying to enter the expressway. Like, you're entering expressway, sweetheart. You don't stop at the ramp edge to get on a fast moving expressway. You don't stop. You pick up a little speed if you can, because you're on the sideline, so you can get into the lane. Baby, people don't look over their shoulder no more. People don't do nothing. Half the time, they don't even think they look in their mirror. They just drive and they merge and they'll cut the front of your car right off. So here's proof of what I'm talking about. Look at everybody's car. If you see a dent on the front of the car, on the side, front side, left side, or right side, or on the back of the car, on the side, back side, driver side, passenger side, or in the middle of the car, that's from merging. People who have either hit that car or the person driving it didn't know how to merge and merged into somebody else, which made them hit the damn car anyway. So, so a solution I see is to tighten up on driver's ed. These are some of the things they need to be doing in driver's ed. Is getting these people, they need to induct merging skills, training, and skill set into driver's ed. Because if you don't know how to merge, you can already tear up something. You're going to make somebody else have an accident, or you're going to have one. I kid you not. It just never. Merging is very important. To know how to merge smoothly and continuous flow. See, I guess it's the operations in me. In operations, everything is flow. It should move smoothly. You might get a little hiccup with a machine, like in machine shops or something like that, or in factories where you're standing, assembly lines. Everything is supposed to move smoothly. It is not supposed to be chaotic. Nothing about God is chaos. I want you to remember I told you that. Anytime it's chaos like that, that is not God. I'm going through some things right now with people, and I'm figuring out God and chaos and how God's playing a part in this. God is all in all. But the chaotic part of it is not God. Don't get it twisted. Don't get confused. God is all in all, but the chaotic part about it is not God. It is not God. Not the chaotic part. I want to see something. If I put these on, will I get the sound? So so you're looking at all these, you're looking at all this stuff that's going on right now. It is not God. God is all in all. I agree. But it is not God. It is pure dehumanism, evil, wicked spirits floating around. These spirits jump. I keep telling y'all spirits jump. I've been telling y'all that since the beginning of the show about how spirits jump. I know a lot of people don't believe, but I know a lot of people do. And those that do, listen up. So these spirits are jumping. You got wickedry out here. You got evil and wickedry everywhere. You got good out here. You got good and care everywhere. But it is outweighed by so much of the evil that's going on. It's like you can barely see the good. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can barely see the good because it's outweighed by the evil that's going on out here. The deception. Let me tell you something. There is deceptive practices, deception going on all over the world. Don't get it twisted. From Netanyahu, Israel, to Putin in Russia, to my boy in Ukraine. What him name is? What him name is in Ukraine? Let me tell you, there is deception going on everywhere. Everywhere. Don't you get it twisted. So in being in a deceptive state right now, what's the solution? It's all we need. We got to have a solution. We got to have a solution. So what's the solution? The solution: pray, stay in alignment. Don't get it. Don't swing out. Don't get out. Don't step out the boat. Do not step out of the boat. Okay, I know. I know one part in the Bible tells you, for fear not, for I am with you, right? Walk on the water, right? Step out the boat. Get out the boat. Walk on the water. I got you. Right? No. Don't step out the boat, okay? Unless God is right there saying, that big old ball of spirit is right there saying, I got you. Step out the boat. Don't step out the boat. Follow me now. Keep up. Keep up. Today, Monday, May 4th, 2026. You get your kicks in 2026. Be it a good kick or a bad. Look, don't let your leg go into a brace. Not in 2026. No, don't let your leg go into a brace. Not in 2026. You want to get your kicks in 2026 because you've already seen all this craziness. You want to learn how to merge so that you're not causing accidents out here. Y'all, I'm on the road every day, most of the day. And there is nothing. I have watched and witnessed so many people don't know how to merge. I just watched a 4-car accident yesterday morning. 5. The fifth one was the one that got hit. It started from the back end and then it bam, and then the last one that got hit, it pushed it into the brick wall because it was an SUV and a little car. The SUV pushed that car into a brick wall. That was the 5th car. And it was 4 others, 2 SUVs, a truck, and a car. No, 2 SUVs, a truck, and 2 cars. It was a pickup truck like a Ford. And it all started from one person who I literally saw, but I didn't stop to help with the police thing. It was too many other people there. But I literally saw the car. I said, what? Cut over too short. And as soon as they cut over, bam, they hit the back of that truck. Bam, the truck hit the back of that SUV. Bam, the SUV hit the car. Bam, the car hit the other SUV. And bam, the SUV hit the other car. 2 SUVs, 2 cars, and a truck. And it hit the other car. And it hit the car so hard, it pushed that car into the wall, the cement wall off the expressway that separates the local from the express. So I literally saw it. I didn't stop because it was so many involved that they can tell their own story. And I ain't had time. I was on my way to work. But it was the merging that I noticed. People didn't have the understanding if that car was merging and it didn't merge properly. And that's what caused the catastrophic boom, 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 boom. What they call the domino effect. The domino effect on the highway. Bam, 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 bam. That was it. And I said, I wonder who's going to be honest and tell the truth about what happened. I wonder with the person who hit, you in the fault. You the person behind the truck. You in the fault. You say you in the fault. So because you the first one to hit. And the rest of them hit because they was driving too close. The other cars, the truck hit the car hit the SUV to hit the car. They were all driving too close. Way too close. Hold on. Wait, you ready for that? This was at 3:30 in the morning. You say, what? People would go to work. early in the morning. I was on my way. Look, 3:30 in the morning, and that kind of accident happened. That I wasn't finna stop. Mm-mm. And traffic was starting to pick up. It was one of them the mornings. Yeah, I was shocked because I didn't normally see that kind of traffic on the highway that time in the morning, but it was picking up. So people were getting out and getting to work earlier. Highways are being constructed, reconstructed. So there's a lot of lane closures and things of that nature, and which is moving traffic even closer in. But people are not merging on the highways properly. On these side streets, you got these bikes, you got these little scooters, you got all these little things that need to be on the other side from the lane of where moving um, traffic is. And no one's paying attention. People on these bicycles are not following the rules of the road because they are not given anything to follow the rules of the road. So there's a lot going on. And a solution is we got to get these bikers in the city of Chicago. I don't know about nobody else, but I know Colorado ain't got it going on like that. And Colorado's roads are wide as hell. They don't even let their bikes get on the street. And I don't understand why they let bikes get on the street here. I don't know what best practices they researched for that. I don't know. But I think I would have researched best practices before I allowed them to get on the road, because there's a lot of states do not let these bikes get on the road, and I don't blame them. So you got the bikes on the road, you got the scooters on the road, you got on the side streets. They're not following directions. They have no directions to follow. They just let them on the road. They have no rule of the road, none of that. I know, right? Thanks, Philip. I'm glad I wasn't in it too. Final Destinations. And speaking of that, his son fell off a bike, a little 3-wheel, the little 2 wheels in the front, 1 wheel in the back. His son fell off a bike, turned it too sharp or too fast. You can't turn motorcycles and all this stuff. They can't take them sharp turns like that. Cars can't either. You ever seen a car flip over on the side? Make a sharp, fast turn. Watch that sucker flip over on the side. I've been driving everything from boats to motorcycles to cars to scooters to jet skis. Only thing I had never operated was a plane. That's the only thing I ain't never. I done been on a tractor trailer. I done operated a truck. I done drove all this. A farmer tractor. A big farmer tractor, like a big tractor that's going around cutting down all the old crop, all that old crap, so it get ready to start. Yeah, I done drove them. I done drove everything except for, like I said, except for a plane. I ain't been on the plane and helicopter. I haven't learned to fly, but I really would love to. But what's going on right now, and you guys got to realize with these air traffic controllers, that's a lot of them are fresh. It's a lot going on. Then you see what's happening in the air, right? People got these drones in the air with the planes, the birds in the air with the planes. It's that, I mean, that's their air though. You know what I'm saying? But them drones, it's so much going on with these airplanes too. I don't know. I mean, some of these airplanes ain't even taking up off the ground to hit. You know what I'm saying? And we got to stay armored up. When it's all over said and done, we got to stay armored up. I don't give a rat's butt if you don't believe. You believe in something, damn it. You still here. You believe in something. So I'm going to tell you this. Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Put on your armor before you go out there. Ask God to guide you, to remove any obstacles, that your goings and comings may be smooth with no blockades, no nothing. Remove all the make my crooked places straight. Bam. Ask God to make your crooked places straight. End of story. And I'm going to tell y'all, the funny thing that's going on out here right now is a lot of people don't. It's like we're in a maze, or what's the other one? I did, what's that movie? where with Blade and all the rest of it. Right. Whitney, Wesley Snipes. It seemed like we're living that. So a lot of these movies do depict life at different stages. Pay attention. But it seems like we're all in that. And people have literally let their minds go from thinking of a better way out of this system that has us cased in all this systematic crap that's going on. It's a better way out. You just got to think. Start using your head. Start using your mind. You know what I'm saying? It's a better way. And don't let a lot of this stuff stress you out, especially this stuff that you ain't got no control over. Why the hell you gonna let it stress you out? You ain't got no control over it. What the hell? Let it go. let it go out the door. Okay? Stop stressing. You got bills, girl. I got all these bills. Oh my God, I don't know. You don't know what you're gonna do. You're gonna keep living. Let me be the one to tell you. You're gonna keep living. That bill gonna be there when you dead and gone. They ain't gonna send a flower to your gravesite. So in the meantime, in the between time, you're gonna keep living. Pay a little bit on that bill. $2, $3, $4, $5, whatever it is. So you can de-stress. But baby, don't let the life kill you, because the life is out here to distract, destruct, and detonate. I'm just saying. The life is out here to distract, destruct, and poof, detonate. I'm just saying. It'll get you like that if you let it. So if you stay armored up, prayed up, and ask God to remove remove those crooked places. You know, go before me and make my crooked places straight. Clear my path. Make it visual. Make it clear. Make it understandable. Ask God for all of that. You ain't got to come up with all these extravagant words to pray. You ain't got to come up. I don't like when people go through all of that sometimes in a church, or it's a large group of people and people want to go into this long prayer. And you got some people there that have never prayed. And they be like, oh God, how much longer are we going to stay here? I already know, because they do it at church sometimes when I'm at the church. They do it at church. So I understand. But you got to pray, stay prayed up, ask God for things that you don't, it ain't the humans that's this, it's God. You got to get a connection with God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, Yahweh, Yahshua, Elohim, whatever you want to call it, Allah, whatever you want to call it, Buddha, whatever you want to call it, but you need to connect with it. Connect with it like now and tell it, what's on your mind and on your heart. And just you connect with it. You don't need to bring everybody in to hear you. They say how the people go out in the streets and they want to pray loud and all that, so everybody can hear them praying, and they the biggest hypocrites on the earth. You ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to bring everybody in from the family so you can pray just so they ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to do all that. Just focus in on something delightful, something beautiful, something at ease, something loving, something flowing. Just focus in on that. The birds of the air don't worry. The flowers in the field don't worry. The trees ain't tripping. Why are you tripping? The people are out here spazzed out. The country done did this to them. They done did it. All the stuff that's going on. But they did it. But the people didn't have to allow it. But they did, because so much going on now. It's so heavy on everybody's plate. I don't think I ain't got no plate now. Hold on. Don't think I ain't got a bunch of bones and shit on my plate. Okay? Hold on. I'm sitting here telling you about it. But hold on. I'm at a push my damn self. So don't get it twisted. But if I allow idiotism, and all the rest of this craziness go to disrupt my mental peace, which helps with your breathing, your health, and all of that, your mental health. If I allow all of these distractors, let me tell you, your children, let me tell you, spirits use your children to get to you. Look at them and say, for I know thy ways are not like God's ways, but I know thy ways are not the ways of the demon. And pray over your kids. And if they're not there, pray for them. Pray it out. Because I pray for my daughter all the time. All the time. Because I know it's hard out here. And these kids have been engrossed in so much. And you can't keep up with all of it. It's impossible to keep up with everything that these kids are engaged in. It's impossible. Because you're not with them all the time. You can't be. There's 2 people in a household, got to work. You can't be with them all the time. So these kids, pray for these children, pray for yourself, pray for your family members, pray for everything. Pray for your job. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Because there's a disruptor everywhere. Just like they say, there's haters everywhere. There's a hater is a disruptor. A disruptor is a hater. All of them same, all of them one and the same. Haters, humans doing things towards you. You're going to always have a hater. You're going to have people who love to see what you're doing. You're going to have people who hate to see what you're doing. You're going to have people who are jealous to see what you're doing. And the hate and the jealous are all in one bowl. Okay. The ones who love ain't in that bowl, because that's a different bowl. That's a God bowl. This bowl is a demon bowl. See, the demons are out here to take every human body, spirit, mind, heart, and soul, and not leave nothing to hold on to. They're here to destroy. You heard me right. Destroy. Kill, steal, and destroy, right? But they're here to not just take, they're here to destroy. Our country is being disrupted right in front of us. With all that's going on, everybody in the White House and all the lies and spies and dies and tries and all the shit and flies and, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. The country, the government, and everything that's going on in that White House and all those people are disruptors. I ain't saying they demons. I'm saying they're disruptors. So I'm not saying they're demons. I can't call a person a demon. I'm not God. And I ain't finna judge nobody. But I'm saying that they're disruptors is not judging them. It's actually what is taking place. They are disrupting the flow of smooth life living that we had. Everything was operating smoothly until they came in. You had medical insurance. There was no war. The cost of gas was not exclusive. Your food has skyrocketed. Everything is high as hell. All within a blink of an eye. So you're going to pray and you're going to ask God to maintain you, to sustain you, maintain you, and allow and to open up all avenues for you, that you will not be swallowed in from the destruction and the deception that's going on in this world. You just heard me, right? Go back and listen to the show again. Okay. You're going to ask God. Listen to the show at 8:40, and listen from 40 minutes in. Start 40 minutes in. That's when I said it. You're going to ask God to cover you, to guide and direct you, to make your crooked places straight, to lift you up and above all of this chaos that's going on, to keep your mind clear and have clarity and purpose and vision, and to set your feet on solid ground, and to not allow all the things that man has disrupted with to disrupt your life. You're going to ask God. And you're going to pray for those who are disruptors, that God helps them deliver and pull them and set their feet on the right course. Because you got disruptors here that's trying to disrupt everybody's lives so that they can make their own lives great. You got disruptors here trying to do everything. They don't disrupt until they can bankrupt you spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and all. Financially, you name it. Because that's what's going on right now. Big game. Have you ever seen so many repetitive killings, mass killings? Have you ever seen so many repetitive mass killings in your whole entire life? Never. There's more mass killings this year. And since this new administration, there's been more mass killings than the entire nation of killings over the years. Been a lot of, and some of the stuff is not being reported on the news. You got to pick up a paper and read it. Yep, or go on the digital news. Yep, and you got to be careful with the digital news, because the digital news is going off of the news. And so they're posting what they see on the news. And so sometimes you're still not getting the truth. Everything is a facade. Everything is a facade. So stand strong. Stabilize yourself. Pray. I don't believe in all that. That's fine. What do you believe in? Ask that to help you get through what's going on. I'm just saying. But there's so much going on. Now, there's people asking, wanting to see this president dead and all that kind of stuff. Don't wish nothing. Don't wish that on people. Don't wish that on nobody. Don't wish that on nobody's life. I know you don't like the man, but don't wish that on his life. It's not good to wish on somebody else's life, because you still have family and you still have yourself. And you wouldn't want nobody to wish that on you. I wish you was dead. No, don't wish that on nobody. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You see why? You'll stay miserable. You think your life is all effed up now? Wish that on somebody in FAFO. Look around and find out. I'm just saying. Flip around and find out. Okay, I'm just saying. Don't wish that on nobody. You wouldn't want nobody to wish that on you. See, that do unto others as you would have do unto yourself. I don't like that, and I'm going to tell you why. Some people don't know how the hell they want to have done unto them. So don't tell a person, especially a damn fool, don't tell a damn fool, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Because the damn fool say, okay, well, I wouldn't want somebody to kill me. I'm finna kill. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. Mental illness is big out here. Let me tell you, even those in the White House, the Capitol, all of them, everybody that is experiencing some type of mental illness. You say, well, I ain't crazy. You crazy. I ain't said you was crazy. I said a mental illness. That don't mean you crazy. See, let me tell you something. It's how we take things and twist it. And my Black people, I got to be the first one to say, and do I look Black to you? Okay. So I got to be the first one to say, as being a Black woman myself in this day, a lot of us are so quick to jump to a conclusion that has nothing to do with what the statement was, because we want to take the shit out and twist it around and make it what we our thinking. So when you open yourself up to understand, to try to understand, put it that way, to try to understand, allow the conversation to flow. You have to look at tone and all of that in certain things. I made a statement to somebody about something, and I already knew that they were going to take it out of the succinctness that I had it in, because they were reading it as I texted to them, and they were reading it, and I knew it was going to be taken out of proportion. So I said, they're probably thinking I'm pissed off or mad because they didn't do something. What I don't like is when a person tell me, if you're going to come to my house, bring your ass on, or call me and tell me I don't think I'm going to make it, or text me, because I'm not a sitting home in the house all day, keep the doors closed, keep the windows closed type person. I ain't that type of person. I get out and about. I like to go. Now, do I stay in the house, try to get some work done? Yes, of course I do. But when that's done, or when I ain't did enough and I ain't want to do no more right now, I'm ready to get outside. Don't have me sitting in my house waiting on you when you said you come by here. I don't like it, and I don't know no damn body that like it. And then come to find out, they said, if you tell me you're going to come at 1, I'm going to give you a half hour. Past that, I'm going to give you an hour and a half. So if you ain't here by 1:30, I see you. That's understandable. So if you got that concept, you don't know everybody else has that concept that, oh, well, I'm just going to leave. Because I really don't like to just leave and I don't know what a person is going through. Like, I got stopped on my way to see somebody. I was supposed to have been there. I was 25 minutes late. Why was I late? A train. The damn train stopped on the tracks. It was moving. But all of a sudden, it stopped. Like, and it didn't want to eat nothing. And I was like, oh my God, what's going on there? It just sat there. This was 25 minutes of train activity. It was the only way I could go. It was the only road. It was the only road to where I was going. If I'd had to go around, it would took me another hour and a half to 2 hours to get there. So damn near like the mountains where you got it, like Tennessee and all them, where they got the mountains and they had the hurricane, and the hurricane came down and flushed out the roads. You had to go all the way around the mountain. What would take you an hour to get somewhere took you 3 hours to get there, because you had to go all the way around that mountain to get back to that road that wasn't washed out. And that's how it was with this train. So I'll say that to say, I was late and they waited. But I did call them and let them know I'm stuck. I don't have wings on my car. I can't park the car and get out and fly over the train myself. I ain't got wings on my back. So if you just gotta go. If you're gonna stay, I'm still headed there. I'm just sitting at the train. When the train moves, I got another 11 minutes before I can get there. And they were like, oh, okay, just come on. And I did. I continued on my journey when that train got through. But people are so disrupted and distracted. And like I say, we take things out of proportion. Allow yourself to try to understand what's going on. Listen. Allow yourself to try to understand. Stop taking stuff for what you want it to be and find out what the hell it really is. You know what I'm saying? And listen, 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 listen. Okay? I just thought I'd tell you that. So this world don't distract you, disrupt you, and disorient you, because disability is in the air. And to disable people is a plan. To disable people is a plan. You know, they have 5-year, 10-year. My nose is itching right here. I don't know why. It's just itching right there. They have a plan. It's to disrupt people. And I ain't just joking. No, honestly, they have a plan. And the plan is to keep people at bay. So if they can keep everybody at bay, struggling and all this, while they sitting up pretty with trillions, why does anybody need that much damn money? Honestly. You done bought every goddamn thing. So why do you need that much money? I don't understand it. To maintain it. But there's only a handful, and then there's the rest. And if you allow that shit to get on you and stress you out, it's going to make you sick. You're going to be on medication. You're going to see a doctor. Your medical insurance is already disrupted. Hey, Yard, your medical insurance, Philip, your medical insurance is already disrupted. Hey, Michelle, all of that. It's a stressor. And I understand. But people, we got to get into alignment. We have got to stop following the lead dumb master. And when I say the lead dumb master, no, I'm not talking about Trump. Let me tell y'all, Trump is just one part of the distraction. He's just part of the distraction, one part of it. There's a lot of stuff going on that's a distractor. Just saying, lots going on, okay? Your city, your local, all of that. Distractors, peep game, distractors, all of that. I'm just saying. So, yeah, get into alignment, pray, ask God to help, whatever it is, hold a regular conversation. If you don't believe in God, once again, Allah, whatever you believe in, pray to it. Get it off of you is what I'm saying. Get the weight off of you. Take that yoke off your throat. That yoke and all your throat. Take it off your throat. Time to do it out. Okay. Look, take it off your throat. Look at the mother squat. I'm going to squeeze this shit out. You know how they say I'm going to squeeze the shit out. The spit out of me too. So get that yoke off your neck so that you can move, you can talk, you can think. Get the yoke off your head. Wherever the yoke is, get it off. Lay back and just don't go get no alcohol drink. Don't go smoke no joint or no weed. Don't go take no pain pills or medication. Don't do none of that. Do it clear-minded so that you can feel it. It's real coming out of you, and it'll be real coming back to you. Do it so you can relieve yourself of all this stress that's going on. It is not Trump. Listen, I ain't supporting him, okay? It is not Trump. It is not Pete Hegseth. It is you. Allowing this shit to bother you because you have no control over it. So don't let it bother you. Let it blow by like the wind. Because one thing I will say, and I got to end it like this today, there's nothing new under the sun. Nothing new under the sun. And everything comes to an end. And this too shall pass. I just thought I'd leave it right there. So, letting you guys know about the show. It is going to be taking a change. This is not going to be the show. It's not going to be the In My Element. I will keep In My Element, but there will be a whole new page created. I am going to want you guys all to share it, subscribe to it, and all of that. Absolutely, Art. Absolutely. Hey, history. Art says, breathe, relax, meditate. This too shall pass. Always. Okay? Always. You better ask somebody. Look. What you did 10 years ago, you ain't doing it now, right? How you looked 10 years ago, you don't look like that. How do you? You better stop letting this shit stress you out, okay? You better stop letting it stress you out. Look, when somebody's like, girl, I love your hair. I like it too. I like my hair coming in gray and all that. But I'm finna put a tone on my hair. I'm gonna put a tone on my hair today. I'm put a tone on my hair today. I'm toning it. I like color because I have my hair blonde, right? But do you know a lot of people don't know I'm past 60? You know, a lot of people don't. A lot of people, when I'm talking to them, they don't know I'm past 60. They're like, you what? Some of them don't even know I'm in my 50s. Some of them don't even believe I have been in my. A lot of people, and they ain't lying. They were trying to blow. You ain't got to impress me. Blow my mind. I've had people say, you what? And I'm like, yeah, girl, I'm in my 60s. They're like, I didn't think you was in your 50s, let alone your 60s. I'm like, do I look that damn young for real? All this damn gray hair. All that gray hair in my head. Look. Silver, white, you name it. Look at all that hair. Look at all that gray white shit. Bam. Look, it's coming in. Hell, somebody I get an ache in the pain too. Look. Sometimes I gotta wash it in my knee and everything. Look. But I ain't gonna let this shit stress me out like that. She say black don't crack. See, and black don't crack. So the new format that you asked for, and when will it air? We are looking at July. And the reason I say July is because this is May. I have a lot going on in June. It's my birthday month. I'm back at work month, supposed to be. Supposedly, hopefully. I've been laid off since July of last year, y'all. So supposedly, I'm going back to work in June. They was trying to send me back this month, but I couldn't do it this month. I had too many other things in the fire. My availability had to change. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I have stuff that hits me too, y'all. You know, I got a house note, student loan, all that. You know what I'm saying? I got the bills that everybody else got. And unemployment definitely ain't paid. And the unemployment ain't even going on right now. That was last year in July. Shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't sit down and lay down. I'm just not that sit down, lay down person. I know everybody ain't like me. So I'm gonna find a way. And God always puts it on me, fills me with ideas. And I already know it's God-given ideas because it's fruitful. And it's going to maintain me. And I already know it's something that God got me going through. You know, I mean, not going through, but it's something that God is blessing me, allowing me to be able to do all this. Because a lot of people my age, they got bad knees, they can't walk. A lot of them can't move. Like I jump in and out of my car all day. Boop, boop, I deliver. Boop, 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 boop. Next drop, boop, jump out. Drop off the package, get back in the car. Next back. You know, I'm in my car all day long, in and out, moving upstairs, all day long. And I thank God that I'm able to do that. I do. And I get up and I work out. I'm going down here and I work out when I finish this show because I got to keep active. I was not ready for no rocking chair. I ain't ready for no rocking chair man either. I ain't gonna lie. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. I ain't ready to be no nurse. I'm sorry, but I ain't. You know. So I just keep it real. You know, I ain't ready to be no nurse. And all that right now. I just ain't. You know, a guy that's gonna be, he's gonna be oh no, y'all can forget that. Guy's gonna be moving, he gotta move with me, gotta move. And life and everything else. I'm just not ready to just sit back and say I'm done. I'm not. I got a lot to go for. So the new program, don't be laughing at me. So the new program, our new show will be taking place July. Stay in tune. I still will be running this show, because I'm going to do updates and keep you informed on the new page and all. So it's going to be a minute. It ain't going to be like this month because I have to see my schedule, what's happening. I have to see what's happening. And right now I can't even envision it. I can't. I'm not there. So I don't know. So that's why I say after June, it'll be July. If not the end week in June, it'll be in July. It'll be the start of July. So there's a lot going on. My 6-year party that I have at the house here every year for the talk show and all in August, I don't know if that's going to go on because if I'm, with work and everything, I don't know if that's going to be a party. I don't know. But I hope, it would be great. If not, we can always have it later, to celebrate. But we're coming to an end with the In My Element so that I can open up a new page and start doing a whole lot different. What is the program going to be about? What's the format? I can't tell you that right now. I can't tell you that right now. That's just like in Hollywood that they can't tell you about the movies, right? I can't tell you that right now. But just know it's going to be a new format, a whole new page, not even this page, a whole new page. So I'm going to look forward to you guys joining me, sharing and partaking in it. So stay tuned. In the meantime, in between time, everybody blow out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. To God be the glory. Ooh. Hallelujah. Thank you for another brand new day. A brand new day. We've never been in this day before. It never came until now. So we're grateful that you breathe life into our nostrils and allowed us to live for this day. Hallelujah. We're thankful that you've gone before us already and made our crooked places straight. Thankful, and we look to have the yoke removed that we're carrying because we can no longer carry it, and we know that you can. We look to have clarity, vision, alignment, connection. We look to be relieved of the stressors of this world and set free from all of that. We look to you to take this yoke that is too heavy for ourselves and to carry it yourself, Lord. We just look for ease right now, a light way, a light road. No stress, no strain, no pain, but we look for gain in the mighty name. You better ask somebody. God, we thank you. We thank you. We thank you because we already know you're working on our behalf because we've asked you to relieve us of all of this stress and craziness and chaoticness that is not of you, and to bring the calm into our lives. Calm and complacency. That is good complacency. and not bad. Stress-free. Hallelujah. Thank you for this day. To God be the glory. Amen. 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 That's it. That's all. Just give God some simple prayer. End of story. End of story. Say, I don't know how to pray. A lot of people don't. I don't either. Who said who said that prayer is right or wrong? Who can tell you? Oh, that ain't how you pray. How you know? How you know that ain't how I pray? So when God told you to come down here and tell them that ain't how they pray. See, that's another thing. Oh, everybody's connection with God is their connection with God. Your connection with God is your connection with God. That's it. That's all. No monkey ball. Bam. I'll see y'all Wednesday night. Okay. End the story. I didn't already said it. Okay. I'll see y'all Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on what? In my element with who? Blase Skippy. You better ask somebody. We moving, y'all. We moving. We moving to a new location, a new nation. Oh, Lord, I can't wait. God bless y'all. I'll see y'all Wednesday night. Peace. Bye-bye. See ya. All right. Philip and all y'all. Michelle. I know Tracy on here too, but she ain't saying. I see she. I know